Let's go!
All it takes is a Bueller to show up on your chat.
Oh,
Forget about everybody else.
guys,
Forget about everybody else.
Show your face.
I've officially made it, guys. I got Bueller on my little rinky-dink channel. Megan, I got Bueller on my channel. Let me tell my wife real quick. I'm balling. What's up, Bueller, man? Thanks for coming through, homie.
How you guys doing?
Oh, what up, guys? Welcome to the Man Cave. You have got to check out this new series from James Tynan IV, Nice House on the Lake. It is so good, guys. Check it out.
It may get bigger, it may get a little bigger, it may not get bigger at all. We'll see what happens. But regardless of what happens, we're totally prepared.
Oh, what up, guys? Welcome to the Man Cave. You have got to check out this new series from James Tynan IV, Nice House on the Lake. It is so good, guys. Check it out.
Nerd, you're a fucking nerd. You're a fucking nerd. And no one likes you. No one likes you.
Are you doing okay today?
I'm gonna beat the shit out of you.
Okay.
Wasn't I chosen to save you? Is it not my God-given purpose to protect the United States of America? Psalm 58:10. The righteous shall rejoice when he sees the vengeance, and he will bathe his feet in the blood of the wicked.
What up, y'all? How we doing today? I'm actually feeling myself. I got scheduled to be on Regie Collects this Wednesday to talk about my stupid ass memes, and I'm feeling myself right now. Reggie asked if I was a comedian for my day job, so I definitely told my wife about that, and she definitely rolled her eyes about it. So I'm having a good day today. I'm having fun with it. What up, y'all? How we doing, man? Good to see y'all out there. Link in the chat if you're trying to jump in and shoot the shit with me. I would love for you to do that. Everybody in the chat's awesome. Beckerman's not here, so everybody in the chat is awesome, but when he gets here, that ratio will come down a bit, but it's okay. What else? Let's say what up to the chat here. How do I do this? I don't even remember how to freaking go live. I never go live. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Nick with the first comment. My man, what's up? Mr. Nine Fingers. Love that dude. Great member of this community. Thanks for coming through. TM Nerdy, one of the hardest working men in comic book YouTube right now. What's up, brother? Appreciate you coming through. 22 Comics, man. He did a video for Nick's Kicks, and it was good. His voices are on point. You're far more talented than me. That's the nice thing about doing memes, is that it doesn't require any talent, which is my freaking wheelhouse. But you got talent, my man. What's up, dog? What's up? Good to see you. Oh, brother John. That's my Heroes Con, brother, man. We had such a good time in Charlotte, North Carolina. I definitely hope to be back and have another great time. That con was so much fun. The people were so much fun. I got to meet Legion of Comics and a bunch of other. Flash by Night was in the hizzy. Great to meet him. It was just so cool meeting members of the community. I got to talk with Robbie at Pop Culture Philosophers, which was a big deal for me because I love that dude's channel. I love what he's doing in this community. So that, just a great con. I will definitely sell my soul to be back there next year, because I kind of sold my soul to be there this year. But we're going to find a way to do it again. Oh, good to see you, brother John. Hey, there's my guy. What up, man? Good to see you, Tyler. You, my fellow troll. We are both trolls for sure. And when you're a troll, you're not necessarily for everybody. And you just got to accept that, I think, what was it, that dude, Gary V? I heard him say once, you got to be willing to accept the consequences of being who you are, which resonated with me because, I don't want to get racial or political, but I was a half black, half white kid in the 80s. It was way different than it is now. And I had to make some decisions about suffering the consequences of being who I was. So that one hit home with me. All right, but I am here with a purpose. Not just to talk about my appearance on Regie Collects next Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern time. I would love to see the homies there in the chat. I'm actually thinking about, and this could be a huge mistake actually, but I'm actually thinking about sending this link to my Madden 23 franchise chat and sending it to some chats with my friends and inviting them to come into the chat. If that and the reason why that could be a mistake is because the way that me and my friends are is that we are some freaking haters, man. Some major haters. So if my friends come into this chat, you're going to think that I have a bunch of people that hate me. It's going to be funny as hell. So I might do that. I don't know. They might hate me a little too much. They might hurt my feelings. So that's why it's dangerous. I don't want them to hurt my feelings. They're fucking assholes. All right, where's this link at? How do I do this? Share your damn screen. There we go. Sorry, guys. I'm not really a live streamer. I'm more of an edited video. I like to spend hours editing a video for double-digit views. It's kind of what I do. So that's always fun. All right, here we go. There we go. Although I want to be on the screen. You guys need to see my beautiful face here. Here we go. Uh-oh. All right, I thought somebody jumped in. Nope, it's just my second screen. All right, link is in the chat. Feel free to jump in. I'm going to go through the awards, cbcawards.org, or I did an extra A there. So cbcawards.org. The nomination period is done, and we are actually voting for finalists. I'll put my real name in here again. Please don't spam me, guys. I actually recently got my inbox pretty clean, so I'd hate it to be fucked on that, but play it how you feel it. We'll deal with the consequences of being who I am, as they say. All right, I'm going to call my name Circumstances, though, for these purposes. Oh, man, right off the bat, it's freaking hard. Jeez, I don't want to do this live. This is a mistake. Like the first freaking question, guys. Jeez Louise. I already know my answer. I'm not going to bullshit you. I know who I'm going to pick. But it is freaking hard because they're all great channels. All, without exception, all great channels. I love Comic Vet. He's Canadian. He's a Canadian. But other than that, I like that guy. He's cool. He's fun. He's a great channel. I stole his saying, actually. One thing I like to say is, when you start these things, you don't know if anybody's going to join. And it's always nice when there's homies there. I really like that sentiment. I feel that sentiment. I stole that from him. Love that guy. Remy Q. I was watching him last night, and I feel like I've been watching a lot of Remy Q lately. But I watched him get a huge trident from Pocan Joe. And this damn thing was massive, guys. Like absurdly massive. Do a video on that. That was fun. And then he had it again today on the Legion of Comics Hangout. That thing is awesome. Pocan Joe's awesome. So Remy Q, fun. You want to see stuff get open with chainsaws, man? He is your guy. Great channel. Rob's Fat Stacks and Comics, great channel as well. His slab, or it's not Slab Hub anymore, only slabs. Awesome channel. I would never dream of asking to be on there because of the heavy hitters he has on this channel. I'm about 40 years away from even sniffing it. I mean, they're just incredible. So if you like dope, crazy slabs that you can't imagine owning, definitely check out Only Slabs. No longer Slab Hub, Only Slabs. Anachronic Comics is a wealth of knowledge about books and collecting and just the whole shebang. The man knows a ton. It's a wealth of knowledge. So just very valuable channel right there. But my choice, I skipped him for a reason. Super biased choice. Southpaw Brad. He is the smallest guy on this list here. But my man packs a punch, you know. He packs a real punch. He's got a rabid following, myself one of them. I'm a big fan. And he was my road dog in Charlotte at Heroes Con. We shut down the bar every single night, and we had a great time. And I love his lives. You know, I've told him long before this that, you know, I don't like your your non-live videos as much. You know, I won't watch the full video. I'll tell you the truth. All right, on your tape stuff. But if you're live, I will sit in that damn live the whole freaking time. Like, I might leave and go do stuff for my kids or something, but I'm coming right back to that live, which I love that, being able to leave and come back. I'm like, all right, what I missed, man. It's like just kicking it with the homies, man. That's the best part of YouTube is lives. And I love me a Southpaw Brad, Spec Paul Brad live. He is also, you know, a lot of knowledge in terms of specking. You know, I like to dabble in spec. I'm not hardcore like he is, but I definitely enjoy a good spec, especially if you've got good knowledge behind it. And he always does. Now I feel like, you know, I got a meme actually I should probably make about him, but I feel like he's shooting. Oh man, I think I've got this video that I want to meme it, but I have just not come out with the caption, but I think I just came up with it. So note to self, remember that one for later. But I feel like, you know, he's one of the guys that's shooting a lot of shots in the spec. You know, Star Wars speckers are like this. They're shooting a lot of shots. Like, I'm not trying to shoot that many shots. I'm trying to be more of that dude from what's that movie? The sniper movie, American Sniper. I'm trying to be like that dude, you know. Okay, so Southpaw Brad is my choice, but man, you can't go wrong with any of these choices, man. They're all great. That's a heavy hitter. You know, it's only 100 to 1,000, so they're the small guys, but man, heavy hitting small guys, if you ask me, man. Okay, whoo. Do I know? I know my answer on this one too. Although this is great too. These are all great. All right. So tier 100s, 999. Actually, let me catch up with the chat here. Actually, I'm a little behind here. Brother John burnt the damn cookies. I ate all the Popeyes. I'm eating Popeyes. My wife brought me cold Popeyes. I was trying to scarf it down before the live. I didn't get it all down. All right, what else we got in here? Brother John. That's my man. Tyler, I love that guy. I love that troll. One of my favorite trolls. I mean, I myself am my favorite troll, but he's up there. Brian LCS, the man behind the awards right there, the man that takes all the shots. I hit Brian up with an idea today. I'll just share it with you guys, actually. Why not? You guys are here in my channel hanging out with me. I hit him up today. I was going on Regie Collects, and I was like, all right. There's two things I want to shout out for sure. I got to figure out which shirt I'm going to wear. I might wear the Legion of Comic shirt. I don't know. I haven't decided. But the shirt game's got to be right. Actually, I'm probably going to wear that Taylor Winder 8.0 shirt. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But my shirt game's got to be right. And there's two things I want to accomplish. I want to shout out the CBC Awards. And I want to shout out my comic book dad over Indie Comics and Reviews for sure. Because I'm always with him. I'm going to be with him after that show that night. So might as well take it as an opportunity to promote that. So those are my two goals right there. And there was a point to this, but I forgot. Oh yeah, what I told Brian. When I was thinking about, you know, how I was going to promote those two things, I was thinking about, you know, how do we get the big guys to buy into this? Because a lot of them will not talk about these awards. And with, you know, with a fair reason, which is the idea that they don't want to be seen as stepping their foot on the scale and pushing themselves over a smaller channel, or they just don't want the heat because, you know, there was so much heat last year. So, and I get it, but you know, how do we get those guys to, you know, get past that? And my idea was like, let's attach a charity to the event next year in some sort of way. So have it be Mission 22 or have it be the Heroes Initiative, which would be awesome, and just in some sort of way incorporate a charity and maybe have it to where, you know, for every nomination sheet that you get, there's a certain amount of money that gets donated to one of those causes. And then there would obviously maybe need to be a cap. I don't know who's got the money, but obviously I don't have the money to fund such a thing. But I think if we could set it up to where, if these guys, rather than promoting, hey, vote for me, which seems weak and shallow, which I get, it would be about, hey, go and do this, support your people, and then it also supports this great cause, which I think is just money. So we got to get some money backers in on that idea, but I would like to get Regie to talk about it more for Pressable Defects, for Swaggle, for Comics with Bueller. They all have this idea that they don't want to promote themselves for this thing, but I don't want them to promote themselves. I want them to promote the awards is what I'm trying to get to. So shout out if you like that idea, let me know in the chat, but we got to, obviously that takes money, and I am not the guy with money. I am broke 24/7. I have kids and I spend stupid amount of money on comics. So I am not the guy for that thing. Do I watch the NBA? I watch NBA news, but I don't really watch the NBA until the playoffs time, to be honest. I do watch the playoffs, though. And I watch the news like First Take on Fox Sports. They start at 6:30 a.m., and I am usually right there with them at 6:30 a.m. listening. Because I work from home, but a lot of my work is I can work while I'm listening to something. So, I do have to mute them a lot, but I'm usually locked in with them. But no, I wouldn't call myself an NBA fan, but I'm aware of NBA things. I watch the news. I'm a sports guy. Hey, I'm in the grocery store. What's up? I'll take it. Hey, yeah, what's up? Hit that like button if you're in the mixy mix. Why not? Why not? Yeah, see, you're with me, Tyler. We just need Tyler to throw his big bucks, his money into this, and I think we'll get this thing going, man. Just bring in the cash. Hangry. Oh, you don't want a hangry kid. I've got those, man. They're crazy. They're not fun either. Not fun at all. TJ, bro, the Celtics. I don't even have an NBA team, so I should probably chill on that. Who is my NBA team? I'm a bandwagoner. I root for LeBron. I'm not going to BS you. Whoever LeBron's playing for. Oh, no. That's what everybody said, man. That's what everybody said. That sucks, though. I was rooting for that kid. My man does need to hit the weight room, man. Damn, that sucks. For the season. That was the knock on him. That was the knock. Damn. In a pickup game. Damn. That's terrible news. That's terrible news. LeBron, man, I remember seeing, and this has happened multiple. I'll tell you the second story, but like when LeBron was in high school, it was like, bro, who are you kidding? That kid is not in high school, you dirty liars. How old is he? Where's the birth certificate? Because LeBron was a grown-ass man in high school. A grown-ass man. I had a friend like that, actually, in junior high. He was a grown-ass man in junior high. He was just a beast, ran a 4.3 40. He was the reason why I started lifting weights, because I wanted to look like him. He would just look like that naturally. I did not look like that naturally. I had to work, man. But LeBron's a freak, and we could get into the debate between who's better, LeBron or Michael. But for me, it just like it comes down to this between those two is like, if you're asking me to look at history and say who is the greatest player of all time, well, looking at history, there's no way you can't say Michael Jordan. You have to say Michael. The numbers don't lie. LeBron will never achieve Michael's 6 for 6. You just can't do it, really. So, that I feel like in terms of history, that is lost. But in terms of the eye test, in terms of watching basketball, in terms of watching the game as it goes, I respect Jordan. I like Jordan. He's one of the greats, but LeBron is just better. He's just better. And that, I know that upsets people, but it's just a fact. So history-wise, Jordan, eye test-wise, give me LeBron all day. If you're doing a draft and we're getting all the players at their peak, I'm taking LeBron over Jordan. Now, you're not wrong to pick Jordan. Jordan's going to kill for you, but, man, I'm taking LeBron. Oh, history. Well, are you talking about basketball history? I don't, my history is probably limited. I do like real history, though. I'm a big history buff. But history can lead to politics, and I don't want to do politics. Politics, you can't do that anymore. Everybody's pissed off about everything. That's actually going to be part of my answer when I talk to Regie, is why I meme shit. it's kind of like, you know, there's real problems in this world. And I think I see some people who act like their comic book problems are real problems. And I think that needs to be made fun of. All right. So we're on this freaking hard one. All right. So first up, we got Only Slabs. I've talked about them. I love Rob. I love Chris, Comic Bet. They're both great. Comic Crowd, honestly, not familiar with. I know Anachromic Comics, and he's great, but I'm not real familiar with that show, unfortunately. I am familiar with Bearded and Cole's comic cover challenges. They're always everywhere, and they're always fun. So I'm definitely aware of him and like that stuff. Meet the Collector. I think I was on Meet the Collector, actually. That was fun, too. We had a really fun conversation with Naman and from Comic Book Worm, and then Otaku, his guest or his co-host, I should say. I had a really great time on that one. And then Weekly Video Master and Madam Blaster Comics. I'm actually not familiar with that one. So really, at the end of the day, I love Cole and Bearded Comic Bro, but it's between Only Slabs and Meet the Collector. And I'm partial to Meet the Collector because I've been on Meet the Collector and I love Naman. He's my homie. But I am gonna go with Only Slab because that show is nuts. And I love you, Naman, but I gotta show that respect to Only Slabs. It's a spectacular show. And I gotta give him my vote. But that's a tough one, man. That's a tough one. You know, can't go wrong on that category either. Tier 100. Let's get back in the chat real quick. We'll see if anybody's mad at me. No, man, I hope you're not mad at me, bro. Oh, yeah. I don't like to talk about LeBron versus Michael, though. It's been beat to death, right? It's like I've heard of every take, every angle. I can't even watch Undisputed anymore. I used to like Skip in Shannon Sharp, and I still like them. Actually, I kind of don't like Skip anymore. He's getting on my nerves, really. But I can't really watch either of them because, I watched them for a long time, and it just at some point it got really tired of them yelling at each other over stupid shit. I got tired of them yelling at each other over the argument they had yesterday that I didn't care about yesterday. I didn't even care about the argument yesterday, and they're doing it again, and they're yelling about it. It's like it's become unwatchable. Actually, I can't really watch the show anymore. Yeah, it is different era, and it's really hard to compare eras, and that's why it's like it's a dumb debate because for me, there's not a wrong answer. Like if you pick LeBron, totally justified. If you pick Michael, totally, completely justified. Probably a little more justified. Like I said, in terms of history, you can't mess with Michael, man. I mean, unless you're Bill Russell, maybe. Bill Russell should get a lot more love than he does, actually, because that man was incredible. Especially, you know what? And now that I'm really thinking about it, I would maybe even put Bill Russell ahead of Michael. And this is the reason why, is because Bill Russell was he was playing basketball with a bunch of white guys at a different time in this country, dealing with a lot of BS. And honestly, and I think about this a lot, is like if I would have lived in the time that Bill Russell lived and Jackie Robinson lived, I would be exactly the wrong person to pick to be the first. I'll just put it that way. I'm not a turn the other cheek kind of motherfucker. I'm going to tell you it that way. I'm not at all. And so for me to take some shit and not give it back, woo-wee, that takes a man right there. That takes you would say that takes a wussy. Nah, that takes a man, a way bigger man than me. Man, how am I getting on these tangents? All right, what up, Southpaw? There he is. That's my brother right there. You got my vote. It was a tough call, though. You barely got it. All right, tier 100, 999. Best speculation comic investing content. We've got Comic Kingpins. Ooh, 22 comics in the hizzy. Switch Comics, Empire Comics, and Future Specs. Another great category. Another set of great dudes. Like I said, 22 comics. Check out his video for Nick's Kicks comics he recently did. The man's got skills on the voices, and I really like that stuff. I love when you can really sound like them, and it's crazy to me, and I respect that skill. So killer video, but it's gonna be Empire Comics on this one. He's the one that I really watch on this list, and I like what he does, man. So we're gonna go with Empire there. Oh god, here's another tough one. Oh jeez. Tier 1000 to 5000 subs, best unboxing video or series. Heavy hitters in this one. Definitely heavy hitters in this one. Hey, what up, homie? Good to see you in here. Thanks for coming through, man. We are on the best unboxing series 1000 to 5000. And I am making decision. So I still haven't decided. It's really between two channels here. You know, it's like, it's really popularity contest, like who are your friends, and then who you want to support over you. And then between your friends, you really try and get, all right, who has the better channel between your friends. Which, you know, people get butthurt about that, you know. I can think about that. I don't care, though. Get butthurt. It's fine. My ego's not wrapped up into this thing. That's another thing that I'll probably talk about is like, there's some people, I'm not going to say any names, but if you know, you know. There's some people whose egos are very much wrapped up into this. Like I said that recently to my Southpaw Brad. I was telling him about some drama that I had to go through, which is not really drama because you have to care, and I don't care. Although there was one dude that I did care about. But I told him, I was like, man, this dude, like his ego is just really wrapped up into this thing. Like, and it's like my ego is wrapped up in things, but it's not this. it's not wrapped up in comic books, guys. I got real problems. Send me money. Help. Spend too much money on comic books. I got real problems. All right, tier 1000. Okay, I'm stalling really on this one. I don't want to answer this one. I don't want to decide. All right, so let's talk about the channels I'm really not familiar with. Matt Woods Comics, not really familiar with him. I think I've seen him around, but not exactly familiar with him. I'm not familiar with Lost in Comics. And I'm a little familiar with Danny Girl Comics because she was recently on, where did I see her? Was it Gary B? No, it was Regie Collects. Recently on Regie Collects, so she was cool. But I'm really familiar with Slim Comics and more, and DJ Links, which are two fun, great channels. I love DJ Links' battles. DJ Links has awesome content. He's great at editing. He edits for other people in this game because he's so good at it. Like I know he does for Jim Mint. And so he's really good at what he does. And then Slim Comics and More is a hangout channel. He's going to get on and say, look at my shit, but he's going to invite you on to join him and shoot the shit with him, which is always fun because really, you know, in the beginning when I first got on this thing, it was about learning. Really, I was just trying to just get as much information about comic books and get a lay of the land and kind of figure out who I was in this game, you know, figure out what the walls were and where I fit into these things. And so I was just trying to, like, so if you were doing an unboxing video, I was like, you know, way more interested in an unboxing video than I am now because like I wanted to see what you got because I wasn't aware of everything. Maybe you were going to show me something that, you know, I hadn't seen before. But now, you know, now that I've been in this game almost 2 years now, I'm not as interested in unboxing videos. I'm far more interested in hanging out. That's really what I'm into. Good spec, I'll tell you that. I'm into a good CGC unboxing. I'm still into that. I'm still into those unboxing. But other than that, I'm into just kicking it with the homies and hanging out with people who like comic books because my friends, they don't like comic books. They're not into that, you know, and they don't want to listen to me talk about comic books either. So that's why y'all are the shit. That's why I spend so much time in comic book YouTube because I'm trying to kick it with y'all and see what's popping in these comic book streets, man. That's what it's about for me. So I mean, DJ Links and Slim Comics are both spectacular at that, man. Oh my God, I'm gonna punt on that one right now. It's between Links and Slim, but I'm punting. We'll come back to that. I'll make a decision later. Shout out in the chat. If you gotta vote on these, shout out in the chat. Let me know, man. Let me know. I love seeing the homies in here. Oh man, Fanpoint, what's up, man? What's up? Oh man, I didn't even see the guru in here, y'all. Man, we got NFT royalty up in the hizzy, man. If you're into NFTs, check my guy out. He's going to give you a nice, reasoned analysis. And it's not an analysis without self-awareness, which I'm all about self-awareness. As the older I get, the more sexy self-awareness is, man. Because there's so many people that are just so oblivious. And I'm like, bro, how can you be so oblivious? And those are the people that hate me because I'm the kind of dude like, bro, you know, there's this thing and you're completely oblivious to it. And I just need you to know about it. And weirdly, people don't appreciate that. It's weird. I don't get it, but whatever. Tier 1,000 to 5,000. No, right. I'm skipping. Yeah, 1,000, 5,000. Collaborative project event. Another. Oh, golly, this is another great category. But you already know who I'm picking. But it's a great category. But you already know who I'm picking. I'm representing them in the channel. I love Legion's Hangouts. There was one today, Fridays. And is it Monday? There's another one. I don't remember what day it is exactly. I think it might be Mondays. But I love Legion of Comic Hangouts. They're like one of my favorite things to do on YouTube. So I'm definitely voting for them. But man, so I'm not familiar with its drunken shunt. Is that misspelling? Is that Brian? Is that a typo, bruh? Or is that how they spell it? I don't know. I'll look it up. I'm not familiar with them though. Whack Comics, I am familiar with. Those dudes are crazy. Those dudes are trolls like me, which I appreciate a good troll, and they're fun, and they're like me in that they're just trying to have fun and be funny, you know, and I love that. Because that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to have fun and be funny. I don't want comic book beef. I don't want culture wars. I don't want any of that, bro. I'm just trying to have fun. I don't care about your comic book beef. Don't ask me to care. I don't give a shit. Let's see here. Oh, look at that. Oh, 300 votes so far. Rocking and rolling, baby. Keep them coming in. Represent your peoples, dude. Let's have fun at this show. Like, if you haven't, check out the show from last year. It's on Brian LCS's channel. Check out the show from last year. Get a feel for really what Brian's trying to do. Because I've said it before, like, I didn't give a single fuck about these awards last year. When I first heard about them and the controversy was like, I don't give a fuck. Y'all are really mad about it. I don't give a shit. Like, I don't understand why y'all give a shit so much. Like, if you're mad about the setup and, you know, why care? The opposite of love is not hate, it's apathy, guys. Remember that. The opposite of love is not hate, it's apathy. And that's what I got for the things that I don't like, as best I can. I got apathy for that stuff, not hate. I don't care. But yeah, I forgot my point here. But Whack Comics they're awesome. I love them. They're fun. They're having fun. 1011 with Gary B. I've actually been on the 1011 with Gary B. And Gary B is my guy, man. One of the nicest guys in this game. I'm trying to be like him. I probably can't because I'm a little too prickly. But I am trying to be like him. I'm trying to be cool with everybody. You know, I'm trying to have fun with everybody. And that's why I love Gary B. Everybody's welcome. He lets people come on and showcase themselves and be seen by this community and become known members of this community, which is a really fun thing, man. I've become kind of a known person in this community, and it's fun, man. When you get into a chat and people say what up to you, man. I have comic book friends now. I've literally never had that in my entire life. When I collected comics as a kid, I didn't have comic book friends. My friends think I was a nerd for it now. And they thought I was a nerd back then too. Like, it's not any different. So y'all are the best part of this, man. Really, y'all are. So, and Gary B is one of those guys that's like really pumping that up, that community feeling that makes this so great. So I love that guy. I hate not picking him here. I really do, but I'm going to go and stick with Legion. And DJ Link's Epic Rap Battle is really a ton of fun with a bunch of members of the community being brought in and having a good time. And it's hard not to pick that one too. Now I got the shirt on. I got to stick with Legion. All right. Tier 1000, 5000s. Best speculation comic investing content. Oh, this one's a lock too. We're going to talk about everybody, but this one's easy. Let me catch up in the chat real quick here. Make sure I'm not missing anybody new here. Sunday at Week's End. Yeah, I think that's right. Although Sunday at Week's End, that is not the Hangout show. That is like a set panel, isn't it? I know I've never been invited to it. Yeah, Friday Hangouts. Good time, man. Definitely a good time. If you are, you know, on Fridays, I'm not working today, but usually on Fridays I'm working. So they're usually on the background, but They're nice background noise to have. You would think I am, right? You would think I am. Yeah, you would think I'm really part of like putting it together, but I'm not. Like I am on this community, but I don't do anything actually. I'm not contributing in any way, shape, or form. But for me, it's about I just want to I really like I was saying about if you watch the show from last year, like I just love the vibe of showcasing this community, man. And I love this community. And because we're just we're so small. Like I don't know if y'all understand how small we are. We're really small. And if you're not sure about that, just go look at the biggest channels on YouTube. If like go look at the biggest food channels. Like if you like food, millions of subs. Go look at basketball channels, millions of subs. Go look at football, millions of subs. Go look at just about any freaking subject, millions of subs. Go look at comic books, 20,000 subs, 50,000 subs. 50,000 is like the ceiling. Isn't that like Jim Mint? He's 50,000 something. So we're really small. And that's why we're so nice to each other. And because, you know, a lot of you guys are like me. It's like, oh my God, somebody likes comic books too? One of us. Best friend. Did we just become best friends? It's like that, man. And that's the vibe I'm trying to hold on to because there's so much, you know, with these culture wars in this country, man. It's just so stupid. Everybody hates each other. And it's like, you can say one thing, one single reasonable thing, and that will be a flag that you were on this side and therefore persona non grata. You know, it's just, I don't want to operate like that in comic books at all. I want to have fun. No, you should check out my comic book dad, Lorenzo, Indie Comics and Reviews. He does indie reviews every week, and his music is on point. Like when I was really trying to get good at editing videos, I was really paying attention to what he did with his cuts and with his editing and with especially with his music. Like I realized with him, I need to turn my damn music down. It was way too loud, but he's got the best voice. I'll give it to him, but I appreciate you sleeping. You got the best. You got the best. You got the, what's that dude from Mad Money? You got the best CNBC vibe on the new channel. Like I'm listening to the market report when I'm on your channel. It's true. It's true. You wouldn't know it because in this comic book thing, like I'm just like trying to be friendly with everybody and I'm trying to love everybody because I love you guys I'm so excited you guys like comic books too that I just want to be friends and have fun. But it's true, man. I'm an angry black man. It's true. It's very true. I fight it every day. I don't want to be angry. Yeah, that was the hangout on Remy's channel. Used to be on White Shadow. Chip Kettler, guys, I know Chip Kettler. I knew him before he was famous. I know Chip, but yeah, I used to be on Chip's channel, White Shadow, but now it's over on Remy's, another awesome channel. Is he 150? Man, I undershot that. Man, that's a big dog, man. Wow, he is the biggest by far. Then nobody's nearly as big as him, unless your Comics Explain. That dude has millions. That dude is dope, though. Like he creates the best comic book content, but he's not like. But if you're following like the week to week comic book vibe, then yeah, your ceiling's pretty low, really low. Oh, I love BC. You must be talking to somebody else. What if I said burn the entire SEC down? What did I said that? What if I said that? Burn them all down. Big 12, baby. Go Big 12. Wow, I completely forgot about that, man. No worries at all, brother. I forgot about that entirely. That's dope, man. I will definitely, once I read it, I will definitely share that. That was an exciting story, and I like how we're passing that around. Shout out to Legion of Comics who started that whole thing, man. That's dope. Yeah, very much so. And like, I was thinking about this today actually, because I was out watering my lawn and I'm getting ready to seed it, and I'm like when I'm out watering my lawn and I stand there and I just watch the sprinkler go, I'm like, oh my God, I'm this old. I'm standing in your yard and watch your sprinkler go old. Straight up. It's crazy. I don't know how I got here, guys. That would be dope. That would be a nice effect of NFTs. That would be cool. I like that. I do worry about the future of comics. I do worry, will it still be rocking and rolling in 20 years? Especially with technology, rocking and rolling. I worry about it, but not too much because, the law of detachment. Why worry about things you can't control? I think there's a lot of people in comic books who are worrying about things they can't control, worrying about Black Flag, worrying about CGC, and I was trying to make this point in Journos Comics' channel the other day. He was talking about the news. I don't remember if it was CGC or CBC, but he was talking about the news, and I was trying to make the point to him, and he couldn't see my point because he sees me as a troll, which fair enough, especially if you know my introduction to Journos. It's completely fair for him to see me as a troll because I am a troll. But I was trying to make the point that, like, we're doing tons of time. We're spent a ton of time. Like, don't get me wrong, I had fucking fun, but we spent so much time complaining about acetate gate and going on and on and on about CGC and on and on and on about these things. And my question was not that the whole discussion was pointless. I wasn't, and he thought I was trying to say the whole thing was pointless because what does it matter? My whole point was, what is the point? And the reason why I asked that is if you look at Black Flag Comics, their next exclusive sold out. Their next Clayton Crane exclusive. Correct me if I'm wrong. My understanding is the damn thing sold out. And I don't think anybody thinks CGC is going to lose market share as a result. I'm not going to stop sending my books. I don't know about y'all, but I know some. I've seen a few principled people take that stance, but definitely not enough to change the game. So I think some of us, like, when we're getting all angry and whatnot, it's like, maybe we should calm the fuck down because it doesn't actually matter, right? It's like it reminds me of, like, if you're on Facebook, sometimes Facebook will make a change. It's probably in any social media app, but like Facebook will make a change the way things work on the page, and then my timeline will flood with people complaining about the change, saying, "Oh, I missed the old way." Blah, 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 blah. And never in the history of Facebook has those complaining made Facebook change a damn thing. They've never gone back to the old way. And then when, 2-3 months later, the people who were losing their minds over the changes don't even remember how it used to be anymore. And so what's the point of getting that pissed off about it, right? I got real problems. All right, I'm on another tangent. Let's get back to it. All right, so tier 1,000, 5,000. I'm going to talk about everybody. I'm talking about the people I know. Keep It Thorough Comics. I don't know if you're familiar with him, but I became familiar with him over Acetate Gate. My man was on fire. I had a blast in his chat, and he was 250, 300 plus people in his freaking chat, which you do not see that in the comic book game. It was so lit in there, bro. It was litty. Oh, man, I miss Damien. Damien, what's up, man? Good to see you. Thanks for coming through. Check out my man, Damien. He's got great comic book content and weekly sacrifices, man. Cannot miss. So definitely check him out. Skip and Tosh. That's my homie right there. He's usually with us on Wednesday nights at my comic book dad's channel, Indie Comics and Reviews. Skip is usually hanging out with us. What up, my homie? Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. All right, I'm going to try and focus here. Tier 1,000, 5,000, best speculation comics. Bronze Age Nerd is a guy that I recently followed on Instagram, and I've been sub to him for a while, but I've watched a little bit of the content, but I've been watching a little more lately, and I like that guy. And he's really good and measured and, like, really focused on being straight up about what he's doing and having integrity and credibility in this game, which I respect and appreciate. So shout out to Bronze Age Nerd. Oh, and I just won a giveaway with him. Actually, I just remembered. He had a giveaway with some entity. I can't remember, some collectors. But they did a giveaway on Instagram, and I won the damn thing. So I'm getting a signed The Closet #1 exclusive. And y'all know how much I love King James Tynan IV. Long live the king. So I'm excited about that win. Shout out to Bronze Age Nerd. That's what's up. I just remembered that. I forgot. Newbie Comics, I think that's the young guy, right? And I think he's really good, but I just don't watch him. But I know that I think I did watch him once. I was like, all right, this kid is on point. Like, and God bless him because we need younger people. I might be wrong on that. I don't think I am though. I think I'm right. So yeah, Bronze Age Nerd, great. Keep It Thorough was lit over Acetate Cake, man. He was fun as hell getting in those. And his beef with journos, yeah. If you look back, I made a little meme about his beef with journos. I thought that shit was hilarious. And that's the thing, like, where you might not like me is because if like you have comic book beef, you probably don't want people laughing about it. And I'm probably gonna be laughing about it. So it might get me in some trouble. But like I said, I'm willing to suffer the consequences of being me. What's up? Shout out to Gary V. All right, tier 5,000 best unboxing plus best unboxing video or series. Man, I am bummed because my pick for this was Pressable Defects, man, for sure. I love their CGC unboxings are my favorite. They're my favorite. I love watching them. They talk about the books they submitted, why they submitted them, the spec behind it, how they found it, the prices that they paid, what they thought it was going to be graded. You know, I just love all of that stuff. I find it super interesting. So I really would have liked to have seen Pressable Defects on this list. Because that's my pick. I want to pick them. I wish I could write them in right now because they're by far my pick. But if I can't pick them, Min Hunter's good. Jim Mint's fun. Very Gary's. They're all fun. BJ Kicks is fun. This is hard. I'm gonna be on Reggie's show Wednesday. I'm gonna pick him. Shout out to Regie. Tier 5,000 plus best collaborative project or event. Top 10 trending comics. ComicTom 101 and Jim Mint collectibles. I used to be really into the top 10 with ComicTom. Shout out to ComicTom. I love ComicTom. He's so fun. A lot of people hate on him, and I don't understand it really. Everybody ain't got to be the way that you think they need to be, right? Like a lot of people like look at ComicTom and they're like, he should be this way. Like, shut the fuck up. Nobody fucking cares what you fucking think you should be. I don't give a fuck what you think I should be. Like, don't fucking tell me. I don't give a fuck. Fuck off. But anyway, I don't want to get all pissy, but that shit pisses me off. Tier 5,000 subs. Best collaborative. ComicTom. Anyway, I was saying I used to be really into the top 10s, but I'm really not into them. I'll watch it, but I'll just skip through it and see if there's any books I give a fuck about. And there usually isn't because the top 10s are usually books that are playing at a different level that I'm playing at. So I don't really give a fuck about top 10s as much. I like to be aware of them. It's like the news, you know. I like to be aware of it. So we got top 10. Ready, Set, Go preview show with Regie. That's a fun one. I like that one. Top 10 from near mint condition. Not familiar with that one. Disney Plus reviews from Very Gary. Not familiar with this one. And comic book top pressable defects. All right, because I could not pick comic pressable defects for unboxing, which is where I want them. Absolutely want them. But since I can't pick them, I'm picking them there. Tier 5,000 subs, best speculation comic investing content. Oh, man, that's a fun one. ComicTom 101. Got your weekly top 10, keeping us informed with the week to week. A lot of people get mad about the top 10 because they say, oh, they're influencing us. People go and buy these books. And they act like, you know, ComicTom's got this, like, he's the Pied Piper leading the children over the fucking cliff. Shut the fuck up. Yeah, puts out a top 10. It's basically the news. If people run out as a result of the news, it's not ComicTom's fault, you idiots. Golly, we get mad about the dumbest shit in this country. All right, off my soapbox, back to the point. ComicTom 101. Love my guy. I love ComicTom. I was subscribed to his mystery mail call for over a year, and I enjoyed it. I quit it because I decided I was going to really focus and do it on the months that I was really pumped about the exclusive. But I love ComicTom. I don't see any reason why he shouldn't be able to make a living entertaining us and informing us about comic books. So no beef. Love that guy. Swaggle Haas Comics. Man, Swaggle Haas had a live this week. I think it was this week. And my man just came in with no agenda. He just went in and let the chat dictate the agenda. And so if you were in that live chat and you said something to him, it was going to take him 30 minutes to respond to you, but my man was going to get to you and respond to you. And man, it made for a fun as fuck chat, man. I really had fun in that chat that day. I told him, I was like, you should do this all the time. This was super fun. I really enjoyed it. It's similar to something that Luke Thomas, if you watch MMA, Luke Thomas I think he's with Showtime, CBS. He used to be with MMAfighting.com, but Luke Thomas is one of my favorite guys. And he used to do a live chat where actually he still does it, where the fans dictate what he talks about. And it's fun. It's really, really fun. And I hope that Swag keeps doing that. It might become my favorite thing if he does. Comic book investments, not familiar with them. Bryce Comics, I like Bryce. He's cool. Bruce and Stephanie, I'm not really familiar with them as much, but yeah, Swaggle's the easy choice here, guys. I love Swaggle. Swaggle's fun. He's got such a good attitude, you know, really fun attitude. And the funniest part with Swaggle was my man just has a freaking Emmy just sitting in the background. No big deal. It's just sitting there. No big deal, guys. Just a freaking Emmy sitting there. It's absurd. Shout out to Swaggle. That's my guy. People's Choice. I'm a little salty about People's Choice, guys. I wanted JP's budget collecting here. Wait, did I skip him? I'm supposed to vote for him. Oh, yeah, I never finished this one. This one is supposed to be JP's budget collecting right here. So let me go back to that. I didn't finish talking about this one. So that for tier 1,000, 5,000, best speculation comics investing content, it is no question he would be the best speculation investing content in every single tier. It doesn't matter how many subs they have. He is the best. He's my favorite. I love what he does. He has the 6 months look back at the top 10s, and he combines. It's really a top 20, 25, really, because he combines some lists. But he looks at the books that hit these lists 6 months ago, and he says, this is where they were 6 months ago, and this is where they are now. And if I could get everybody to watch that fucking series, maybe we'd stop being a bunch of idiots about these top 10s. When a book hits the top 10, it's time to sell, not buy. And if you see a book on a top 10, you're like, oh my God, I want that book. Wait 6 months, you idiot. And if you don't believe me, watch JP's budget collecting and watch the very few exceptions to the rule. If you want a book that hit the top 10 list, wait 6 months, you idiot. And if we all start doing that, maybe things will stop being so, as stupid. Things will always be stupid, but maybe they'll be less stupid, So JB's budget collecting, no question. If you don't watch his series, watch it every freaking week. Look it up, find out, remember what was hitting 6 months ago, and show yourself why the books that are hitting now are not worth it. The books 6 months ago show you why the books right now are not worth it. And I've said this before. It's like a lot of people feel like the answer to our woes, the answer to our problems is for sellers to not gouge us. The answer is for the seller to be like, you know what? I could make X amount of money, but you know what? I'm going to make this amount of money instead. This is America, you idiots. You think that's how it works? This is not how it works. I'm feeling like radio host right now. I'm feeling like Colin Cowherd right now, but it's not how it works, guys. It really isn't. The answer is not for these sellers to stop gouging you and taking your money. The answer is for you to be a smarter buyer. And JP's budget collecting is helping me, helping you, helping all of us be smarter buyers. And it's like, if there's an overall award, it's for JP, in my opinion. It's my favorite thing on comic book YouTube. It's the most valuable thing. I love it so much. Oh no, I'm getting the poops from Brian. I don't know what that means. I hope I did. Did I vote it in the description? I hope I did. Definitely get in there and vote. Oh, I did. Okay, good. Yeah, Skip, we're going to get to a bit. My comic book dad is in the mix here, so we definitely want to give him our vote. And Brian, you explain these poopy muscles, you son of a bitch. I feel like you're attacking me. Okay, I get it. I get it now. Fuck y'all. All right, let's move on. All right, where was I? People's Choice. So if I could pick People's Choice, that's what reminded me I need to go back and pick JP's, because JP is my People's Choice, man. I love what he does. Very important what he does. We should all watch it. We should all watch it. Best. Oh my God. Here's the. Oh wait, no. People's Choice. What is my People's Choice? So we got Comic Vet. Awesome dude. Fun dude. Talked about him before. Regie Collects. Look for me Wednesday night on Regie Collects. Looking forward to talking about my stupid comic book memes. Fantastic comics and art. Great dude. I've seen him in chats. He's fun. A comic book worm. Fun to see Namen on this list. That's fun to see him there. That's a small channel that's up there, guys. And then TM Nerdy. The hardest working guy in comic book YouTube. That's a tough one. We're going to punt on that one for now. Best mustache, facial hair, hands, or hair. Yeah, man, you don't get it. Lorenzo, man, you get him going. You get him going. He probably will never do it on camera, though. Yeah. It's between Nama and Travis and Chris. Chris is on my list too. It's between those three. I'll figure that out later. We'll come back. I think we got two we got to go back to. And I only got 50 minutes and I gotta get my daughter. So let's move this along. Best mustache, facial hair, hands, or hair. Rob's Fact Stacks and Comics. My man's mustache is on point. Great choice. Love Only Slabs. Absolutely watch Only Slabs. Ty likes the mullet. Everybody knows Ty likes the mullet, and they know him for one reason, and it's the mullet. Cole's Comics and Claims. Everybody knows Cole too, and it's a lot for his mustache, largely. Simple Simon, very much known for the colored hair. So, and then Bronze Age Nerd has that huge beard. So, I mean, man, great choices. But Tylex is my homie. I got to pick Tylex there. Great choices though. Can't go wrong on that category. Best comic book review. Okay, this one I am super biased for this one. This vote definitely goes to my comic book dad, Lorenzo, over at Indie Comics and Reviews. Check us out every Wednesday night at 9:00 Eastern. We're there with his comic book day, and it's always a fun time. And sometimes I get a little worked up. You might get me a little worked up. You might have a little fun. So yeah, Indie Comics and Reviews. But Taylor Winder, I bought a shirt from TaylorWinder.com, which I highly recommend that you guys check out TaylorWinder.com, because I am going to buy another shirt from him when I am not broke. And that is the influencer shirt. I absolutely want to get that influencer shirt. So definitely check his site out. And the shirts are a little more expensive than you might expect, but it's because it's higher quality shirt. And I've bought one already, and I can confirm. So definitely worth the money. And I love his stuff. So check him out. Pop Culture Philosopher is it's if I was not supremely biased towards Lorenzo, I would pick Pop Culture Philosophers, to be honest. I watch him every Wednesday morning, and he very much influences my pull list, especially if I'm on the fence. He can make the decision a lot of times. And if he comes with a pick of the week and I was not aware of it, oftentimes I'm going to get it to see what he's talking about. So shout out to Robbie. I got to chat with him a little bit in North Carolina at HeroesCon, and he's a great dude, great member of this community. If you're not subbed to the Pop Culture Philosophers, you are tripping. Absolutely. Nick Comic Culture, that's my dude. Love that guy. And he has the best background in comic books, man. The best background. I love his background. It's so good. And then Evil's Comics, I love him as well. He's one of my good friends in this game as well. And he does great reviews. I often especially when he was going strong, if I was on the fence about a book, I was definitely checking out Evil's Comics. But we're going Indie Comics and Reviews. I'm supremely biased there. I am with that channel every Wednesday night, so I got to go with that one. Best statue. I don't know what statue content. Oh, you know what? Let's go Mad Spidey, actually. Yeah, everybody's going to vote for Jim Mint, obviously, but I'm going Mad Spidey there, even though I don't watch that stuff. Best Omnibus Review. I don't watch this stuff either, but I'm going Minutia Minute for that one. And that's strictly biased right there as well. Best Cleaning Pressing. I don't care about any of these, and it's weird that he's on here, but I'm going to pick him anyway, just for shits and giggles. Best New Channel. Ooh, I haven't got to pick him yet, so I'm picking him here. Comic Book Worm, check it out. I did have an episode of Meet the Collector, and it was a fun episode. I enjoyed our conversation that we had. So definitely go check out Naman on his channel. He's doing some fun stuff, and he's getting some heavy hitters. He had David Nakayama on his channel. He had John Boy Myers on his channel, I know. And so he's getting some cats over there, man. Check him out for sure. And that's my choice for best new channel, best unknown channel. And we're gonna be completely biased here again. And choose Brother John Comics. Shout out to Brother John if you're still in the chat. Good to see you in here as always. Best ongoing series. No question. I'm not even gonna BS you. It's Only Slabs. I love Only Slabs. Only Slabs is fucking nuts, man. The people that he has on there, like he had this British dude. I think he was British. At least he had the British accent. But man, Superman books that he had, like just like books, you just like, wow, those wow, I can't even fathom owning that. That's crazy. So shout out to Rob, shout out to Chris. Definitely one of my favorite things to watch on YouTube in terms of comic book content. So I'm going with them. But Regie Collects, Ready, Set, Go. Great show. Two cool guys, hot picks. That's Comic Vet. Look at Comic Vet on here twice. I didn't know that. But yeah, Comic Vet and Legion of Comics, another great one. I'm not familiar with Lost in Comics, but I'm sure they're dope. And then Nick at Night with the best background in the game right there. I think I highlighted Sixth Face, but I didn't say what up. What up, Sixth Face? Good to see you, Sid. Always good to see you, homie. Welcome to the show. The link is in the description. Definitely get out there and vote, guys. Support your peoples. Definitely get your opinion out there. And then definitely tune in for the big show, man. I'm excited to see what Brian comes up with. And I'm definitely going to try and bring some funny if he lets me. I'm going to try and be funny. Comic Book Community Builder Award. I'm not even going to waste time on that. That is Gary B. Although Reggie, Travis, Brian for doing this whole thing, and Legion, I mean, they're all great choices. But for me, there's only one. It's got to be Gary B. Most entertaining content creator. Oh, my God. This is a tough one. It's a tough one. I think when I did the nominations, I chose Comics with Bueller, but I think I'm going to change my pick. I am going to change my pick. I love Comics with Bueller. That's my guy. I love his attitude. I love his vibe. I love what he does in this community. I really appreciate it. So big fan of Travis with Comics with Bueller, man. I love that guy. He's like he's what we need in this community, I think, trying to be integrity, not trying, making a buck, but not trying to, gouge, he's being that seller that I was saying that doesn't exist, the seller that's like, oh, I could make more money, but I don't think I will. Comics with Bueller actually makes the choice not to make as much money as he could on a regular basis. So shout out to him. And DJ Links, like I said, his editing skills are great. His channel is great. His giveaways are great. I love him in lives. He was on a live with Nick's Kicks and Comics and Ignacio. That was fun. So I love DJ Links. That's great. And Whack Comics, they're funny dudes. I love them as well. Tyler's a troll just like me, but it's Freaky Louie. I love that guy. He's fun. And I love singing. I like, one of these days I need to, one of these days I'm going to grow a sack and I'm going to get on his channel. I'm going to belt his song out. But I've thought about doing it, but every time I try to do it, like my balls just shrivel up into my stomach and I can't do it. Hey, Mr. Look at Me. What's up, man? Good to see you in here, CJ. Please do not try and sabotage me today. All right, Comic Book Community Channel of the Year. Regie Collects, The Comic Vet, Lost in Comics, Legion of Comics, Gary B, the Casual Comic Guy. So I'm just going to go with the person I watch the most. I watch a lot of these guys, but I'm going to pick the person I watch the most, and that's Legion of Comics. Mark is so like Mark and I. We're I think I get the vibe that Mark and I we're different in a large number of ways. But I really appreciate Mark's passion. I really appreciate his knowledge. Let me say that again. I really appreciate his knowledge. It's fucking impressive. It's like this man has a photographic comic book memory. So it's really impressive. And I just really enjoy his content, his passion, and what he's doing. So great options on this list. But I'm gonna go with Legion of Comics for Community Channel of the Year. If you're not subscribed to Mark and you love comic books, you're missing out, especially if you love DC. But if you love Disney, you might want to steer. You might steer clear. Life Achievement Award. Channel with 3+ years on YouTube. Oh, I'm gonna be a homer on this one too. Sleepy Reader in the hizzy. How about that? That would be fun. I like that. I love all these guys. As I said, Comics with Bueller is one of my favorites, man. I love that guy. Jim Mint, Jim Mint had that tone deaf video that I still laugh about, actually. He had that tone deaf video after Acetate Gate, defending his friends, which you can understand, guys. He was defending his friends, but it was super, super tone deaf. So tone deaf that I had to make a meme about it. And the cool thing about Jim Mint is the meme that I made about him, he actually laughed at it. So I really appreciate not getting mad, because I'm not trying to make you mad, although you might get mad. I'm not trying to, I'm just trying to be funny. And I miss sometimes. My wife will tell you straight up I'm not funny. So, it is what it is. But Jim Mint, incredibly tone deaf video. But guys, we got to remember on these things, and I wish we could remember this in general, that sometimes something will happen and somebody will become all one thing. Like, that's just all they are. Whatever that thing is, that's what they are. That's what they be. Hey, what's up, Comics with Bueller? Oh, I'm making the right choice then, if Comics with Bueller's got me. But yeah, you become all one thing. Like, for a minute there, Black Flag became all one thing. The guy running that became all one thing, And nobody is, even though you can become all one thing to people, you're never all one thing. And I hope we can keep sight of that and maybe chill out on the Jim Mint hate. There's better things to do. And anyway, if you do hate Jim Mint, the opposite of love is not hate, it's apathy, guys. It's apathy. So if you hate Jim Mint, why would his name ever come out your mouth, right? Just, he doesn't exist anymore. That's how I'm treating people, If I got beef with you, I'm not posting about you and hating on you. It's you cease to exist in my world. But Sleepy Reader, great choice. Love his channel. There's a goat sacrifice every Saturday night that is cannot miss. So definitely check him out. All right, we're going to go back. I definitely skipped some. So let's recap before I get out of here. 100 to 1,000 best unboxing. Southpaw Brad, that's my guy. Love that guy. We had so much fun in Charlotte. We shut down many a bar, and I was a great wingman for him one night. So really, really fun time. I love his lives. They're super fun, and he's a great guy. So Southpaw Brad for sure. Only Slabs 6 show. If you're not watching Only Slabs, get your shit together and start watching Only Slabs over at Rob's Fat Stacks and Comics. It's really one of the best shows on YouTube in terms of comic books. So absolutely give that a look. Tier 100, 999 Empire Comics. That's my guy. I like that guy. That's who I watch on this list. So, although I did shout out 22 Comics as well. Check out his video recently for Nick's Kicks. My man does voices, and they're really good, man. Check it out. All right, here's one that we skipped. Tier 1,000 to 500. Tier 1,000 to 5,000 subs. Best unboxings video or series. All right. I'm going to go with DG Links here because there's been some categories where I really wanted to pick him and I did not pick him. So I really was torn with Slim Comics and more. I love Slim. I love Sean. He's super awesome. And he always invites people on to chat with him. So that's hard to do. It's hard to do. But I'm going to go with DJ Links. All right. Tier 1,000, 5,000, Friday Hangout, Legion Comics. I fucking love to hang out with Legion of Comics. Fun people talking about fun shit. And it's just a good time. Highly recommend you guys check it out on Fridays. Tier 1,000, 5,000 best speculation comic investing. As I said, if there is a best overall award, if there's the best guy doing it, if there's your favorite guy, if there's the most valuable guy doing it, if there's the most fucking important comic book series being done on this fucking YouTube thing, it's JP's Budget Collecting. 6 months look back. Learn the game. Play the game correctly. All right? Stop playing it stupidly and letting people gouge your money. Learn it. And the best way to start is to check out his 6 months look back every fucking week. Every fucking week. Tier 5,000 plus subs, best unboxing series. This was a tough one. I'm going partial. I'm being partial. He invited me on his show this coming Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern time. Your boy Circumstances will be chatting with Regie Collects about his stupid ass comic book memes. So definitely check me out there. as I said before, I am thinking about inviting my real life friends, not just the comic book homies, but my real life friends to that chat. And as I said before, my real life friends are a bunch of fucking haters. So if you see a bunch of people being really mean to me, they're probably some of my best friends. Tier 5,000 subs, best collaborative project or event. Pressable Defects. I wanted them for best unboxing series. They're my fucking favorite when it comes to that. I love watching them interact. They're just so much fun. So I love me some Pressable Defects. Definitely going to go with them for that one. Tier 5,000 subs. Swaggle Hoss Comics. One of the best guys doing it. He's really good at speculation, really grounded in truth and rationality and calmness speculation and a self-awareness to it as well that I really appreciate and love. And again, he had this live recently this week, I think, but definitely check it out. He was live, and rather than coming in with an agenda of things to talk about, he just went through the chat, the live chat, and talked about whatever the chat wanted to talk about. So might take him 30 minutes to get to you, but he would get to you and address whatever you said and talk about it. And it was fucking fun as hell. I highly recommend some other channels maybe think about doing that. It was great. It was super fun. People's Choice. All right. All right. Oh my God. I don't want this one. I don't fucking want this one. Damn it, I can't punt. I want to punt this one again, guys. Fuck. Comic Journey, you're not mean to me. You're just a dirty saboteur, is what you are. Comic Journey came onto one of my live streams and started streaming the latest episode of The Boys. So he's a dirty saboteur. Don't trust that guy. Love you, CJ. Love what you do. If it comes down to it, it's really between Comic Vet, Comic Bookworm, and TM Nerdy. And I just would like to really pick all of them. Honestly, I would like to pick all of them. I've been on TM Nerdy's channel. I've been on Comic Bookworm's channel. I've been on comic books. I've been on all of their channels. And I want to puss out and not pick anything, but no, we're not going to do that. I'm going to pick up Comic Bookworm. Comic Bookworm. I mean, TM, if it really, really came down to it, it was between TM and Namen. And I'd like to pick you both, but I'm going to go Namen. Sorry, TM. Shout out to TM. I love what he does. Definitely check out his channel. He's another guy like Gary B who's really bringing members of this community together, and I really appreciate that. Tough choice. Best mustache facial hair. This is one of the hottest categories, if not the hottest category. I know Brian said that there was the most submissions for this category. So this one was hot. Really excited to see who comes out on top. But I'm going with the mighty mullet. I love me some Tylocks. That's where, but great choices all around. Cannot go wrong. Cannot go wrong. Best comic book review. I am super duper biased. I am on Indie Comics and Reviews every Wednesday night with my comic book dad, Lorenzo. I love his channel. I love his voice. I love his art. I just love everything about my dad. So definitely check him out. But again, and this is probably the toughest category. Like 5 heavy hitting motherfuckers in this category. Hard to choose. Best statue review. This one is definitely partial because I don't give a fuck about statues. But we're gonna pick Mad Spidey because that dude's dope. Best omnibus review. Again, I don't give a fuck about omnibuses. So we're gonna pick Minutia Minute because that dude's dope. Best cleaning and pressing. I don't give a fuck about this either. But we're gonna pick ComicTom because he's dope. Best new channel. Comic Bookworm. You know what? Oh, Namen. I gave you this vote. I already gave you a vote, Namen. All right, switch it back. We're going to Travis. Travis for the People's Choice. We're going to switch that up. Since Namen already got my vote here, I'm going to use that as an opportunity to switch that. Best unknown channel, Brother John Comics. I remember watching Brother John's first channel or first video, and let me tell you, it was way better than my first video, which was complete trash. I remember watching my first video and being like, who the fuck would watch this? But Brother John's first video was great. It was super informative. It had stuff about the history of comic books and how they did things before the internet. That was really interesting. So definitely check Brother John out. Plus, he's a great guy, and he has beautiful freckles, and I'm a fan of freckles. I got a thing for freckles. I don't know why it's weird. Best ongoing series, Only Slabs, no question. Love that. Love Only Slabs. It's an incredible show with incredible slabs that you would never expect to see, really. So really dope channel. Definitely check Rob's Fat Stacks Comics out. Comic Book Community Builder Award. Gary B, love that guy. I love co-hosting when he asks me to do it. Anytime he asks me to do it, I beg my wife. I say, please let me do Gary B. And she's like, who the fuck is Gary B? And I'm like, it doesn't matter who he is. Just let me do it. Most entertaining content creator. Great. Another great category. I love Whack Comics. Reggie Collects is fun. DJ Links is fun. Comics with Bueller fun. I love all. This is another really, really tough one. But Free Keys is the little guy here, and Free Keys really fun. And like I said, one of these days I'm going to get the balls and get on his karaoke show and just let it belt. I want to sing. If I do ever get the balls to do it, I want to sing. This Must Be the Place by Talking Heads. Yeah, I fucking love singing that song. It's one of my favorite songs of all time. Comic Book Community Builder Channel of the Year. I really love Legion of Comics. I'm wearing their shirt. I'm rocking their merch. Definitely check out his store if you're interested in that stuff. But I enjoy Mark. I love his passion. I love his knowledge, and he has a great channel that really grew really fast. I remember the beginning of his channel, and it really grew fast as fuck, man. And that's because he's good at what he does. So going Legion of Comics for that. And then Lifetime Achievement, another category with some heavy hitters in there. I love me some Comics with Bueller. I think I definitely voted. I don't even think I voted last year, actually. That's a lie. But Comics with Bueller, I love him. But he won it last year, so we're going to go with Sleepy Reader. Get some new blood in there, and he definitely Sleepy Reader deserves it for, if nothing else, for the Saturday Night Goat sacrifices. I mean, if for no other reason. So, shout out to Damien, son of Satan. Definitely check him out. Submit my response. My votes are locked in, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you guys get out there and vote yourself. I would really love to see people get on. Hey, what up, Potaka? I didn't see you come in here. What up, bud? I would really love to see people get on lives themselves and do what I've done here. And I would love to see you fret over who you're going to support on these things. It's fun. It's exciting. And, rather than getting angry about these things like we did last year, if you're angry about it, apathy is your course of action. Just don't give a fuck about it. And if you're interested in it, let's just have fun. It doesn't matter who won. It matters is that we have fun and we celebrate this community. We celebrate the better angels of this community, because we all have it. We all have our issues. There's tons of memes where I'm like, don't do that's super haterish, Marcus. Don't do that one. So I mean, we all have it in us, but let's celebrate our better angels. Let's have fun with this fucking thing, because that's really all I want to do. And hopefully we can be funny. That's the thing I want to do. I want to be funny. But man, Comic Book Vet says it. I'm gonna say I stole it from him. You schedule these live, you decide to jump on there, and you don't even know if anybody's going to give a fuck and show up. And so for you guys to come through and shoot the shit with me, man, I can't appreciate it enough. You guys let me get on my soapbox, which I really love to do. I really love listening to myself talk, and you guys let me do it. So thank you so much to this chat. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. I love y'all. I love this community, even the warts. I love this shit, man. Peace, fam.